Hitchkin. Bring them in.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's against my orders.
And my orders to you were to bring them in.
I cannot help my nature. Come in, let's go.
Inspector, please, sir. We have a request, sir.
Get on me. Hold on, hold on.
Madam Student, leader of the merchants of the town, we are here to petition the mayor.
And what has the mayor done to you?
Oh, what hasn't he done? Everything to him is his.
Yeah.
Can be food.
Yeah.
Can be wine.
Yeah.
Can be little tiny things. Nobody even knows what they are. They're so small. Yeah. Still, he takes and he never pays.
Alas, he makes us deliver.
If you even hesitate to give him what he demands, he takes your goods, closes down your shop, and beats the local soldiers in your house.
Last winter, my wife and children slept on a cold floor while some fat sergeant snored away in my bed with his boots on.
Where did you sleep?
With the sergeant? But that's not why I'm complaining.
What about the women?
Your Excellency.
Good, sir.
I was first.
You were.
My life is worse than yours.
I have a hump.
You.
Your Excellency, I am the locksmith's wife complaining on behalf of my husband.
And what is the law? And why is the locksmith complaining for himself?
He's gone to the front. The mayor drafted him when it wasn't his turn.
But you can't draft a married man without accentuating circumstances.
Well, the mayor says your husband is old. He's of no use to you anymore. I say he wasn't of any use to me when he was young. Still, I was used to him. Oh, I curse the mayor. May his nose get bigger and redder and puffier with the puffy redness that marks him as the red puffy person he fully is.
Yeah!
And you?
I'm the corporal's widow.
The one who flogged herself.
Oh well.
It was market day. I was standing at the butcher's store when a woman smells her meat and yells, "This meat's rotten." The butcher calls the constables and she runs off. I'm the only one left standing there, so they grab me and start to flog. They knew I wasn't the one who complained about the meat, but the mayor said,
If the people knew how incompetent the constables were, they'd never be afraid of them.
to be flogged was my civic duty.
Well, these are the kind of things that could get a man sent to Siberia.
What did he say? Yes! The rack! The boots in the face! The scaffold! The torture chamber! You're going to send the mayor to Siberia!
I didn't actually say that. I was
Have
going.
the mayor dead to torture.
Bless you, Excellency.
I hereby remove any and all curses I may have made on you.
Here!
Take our thanks.
Here's some cash and merchandise.
And now another request.
I have another matter as well.
Oh, well, actually,
That's all I actually. Hold on,
sir, please,
Hey,
there's
get
a
off me.
problem with my horse.
Why not so fast?
What is love?
I have to get there.
Are you my papa? Oh, Austin, I'm the mistake, man. Get off me. Come here.
Stretch it up! Get off my hand!
Get off.
Come on, Mike!
Inspector, please, sir.
No! Get in the closet!
I'm
snivy before our time here.
I'm just rushed.
You still want to stay another day?
I'll walk this there, Tom. Austin, man's letter now.
Right. Proof and hang.
I'm sorry if my servant startled you. Were you just passing by or dropping in?
I live here.
Oh, right. You know, every single time I see you, I sense a splash of excitement, a splish of expectation, a soupçon of fear and trembling. But tremble not, for I am pleased to quell your qualms.
Trust me, you don't hold my quantity.
Come now, tell me you like me just a little.
Let me put it this way. If you didn't exist, I wouldn't make you up.
But there must be something I can do, something I can say.
Last night, you said you were a poet.
Among other talents.
I'd like you to compose a poem for me. Right now. Out loud, off the top of your head.
Aha, I see. A sort of stream of thing. Oh, well, I'll give it a shot. Oh!
It has to rhyme.
Oh.
With my name, Maria Antonovna Schwarzenegg-Zumakanovsky.
Oh! Oh, Maria. Maria. Have you met Maria? If you have not, I bet you'll be sorry. Oh. Oh, I do not mean to hurry ya, but surely there's Neria, a woman quite so fair as Maria. Not Natasha or Vasha or Varia. Just Maria, my Maria. Oh, I wish I knew an aria. Coming up, aria. A lepar is a aria.
Pariah.
I sigh for my Mariah. Oh, Maria, have you met Maria? Maria, Mayor Aria's daughter. When she reads Yevgeny Onegin, she'll really have you begging. Her eyes shine bright as a glittering star. She'll turn any head from serf to czar. For you, I would even give up my cigar. Oh, I wish I had a balalaika, for I'd show you how much I like you. For I love you, darling Maria. What do I get if I rhyme your last name?
I love you that moment I've written last night since you turned red, then white, then green. Say you love me too.
I love you too. I love you. I love everything about you. I love that sash around your waist. I want to be that sash. And in the winter, if you were to lose a few pounds and that sash slipped, well, what are sashes for anyways?
Oh, I must give myself to you at once.
You mean we get to make love and I'm under no obligation to woo you?
Haven't you ever seduced a woman before without talking?
I thought that was illegal!
It's Malone!
Oh, hey!
As soon as you can, get out of here. Meet me down the lane, past the fountain, behind the church, near the chapel wall.
All right! Down the lane, near the church, at the chapel, behind the chapel wall.
Yes.
But wait, give me a token, as a remembrance until we meet again.
Here. You want it to be it? Study its ways.
Oh!
What is going on here? Engaged, Mama. He loves me. And it's all very sudden, but it's what you've always said you wanted from me, Mama. And surely you always mean what you say. Daughter, please remove yourself to the parlor while I chat with your Emenerata. Au revoir, mon chien. Sit. So, alone at last.
Well, not exactly. I'm here.
Oh, you master of logic. It's such a rare experience to banter amusingly with someone of wit and intellectuality after being out here for so long.
Out here, so...
You didn't think I was from this backwater, did you? No. Oh, no. I come from a different world. Mine was very cultured upbringing. We had a book, and my mother whistled. Not that I haven't tried to make a home here to find fellow thinkers and like-minded people with cultivated bents.
Oh, you must have had it rough.
I like it rough. Never mind. Naturally, I've tried my best to keep up appearances, but this is Maria's. How dare you flirt with me and then make love to my daughter in my own house?
Well, my house was too far away.
Maria was the charms of a mist.
No, don't say that. You and Maria are like each other in so many ways.
Is this like Maria?
I think you punctured the back of my...
It's that time. Pretend you're going through with the marriage to Maria, but say you have business in another town and must leave at once. Then, once you leave, I'll meet you below the big oak tree at the bend in the road behind the inn.
Big Oak Tree bedded road behind it.
And this will take us to Petersburg and beyond. It's where Anton keeps his brides. He thinks I don't know.
How'd you find that out?
Well, Anton was away one weekend, I was alone, and there was the bear. But that's another story.
But before you go, give me a token as a remembrance until we meet again. Your garter! Is that a little arrow on it?
Think of it as a roadside. I'm ready.
Weinstein, whatever they've been saying about me and my administration, well, they're all liars. They're all venal malcontents who can't get up in the morning without trying to tear down the successful and good-looking.
And I don't disagree in the slightest.
But everyone's been saying you're sentencing me to immediate execution with hard labor and no chance of parole.
A mere ruse, my friend. You have nothing to worry about. Unless you dread the notion of me marrying your daughter.
What?
That's right. Me and Maria plan to join together in wedded bliss.
And to be clear, you've spoken to Maria, right?
We learned of what lies below. And in 2 weeks' time, we'll be together at the altar in St. Petersburg during the annual induction of the new district governors, where the new post will be made Governor General, father-in-law to be.
Ha! I knew it! The secret instructions. I'm going to be district governor!
Shh! We want to keep this under wraps. We wouldn't want some of the less fortunate mayors to get a little angry.
No, of course.
Coach leaves in 2 minutes.
Your Excellency is leaving.
Oh, well, business of the utmost in national security. But in 2 weeks' time, I will return for my bride. And Ossip,
But this is only... Master, I have a new level of respect for you.
meaning,
I have respect for you.
My constable opposed to every road, so, here is a pass to speed you safely out of town.
thank you.
But won't you be cold in that awful public coach?
He won't take that awful public coach at all. He'll take our troika.
Oh, sister.
All 6. Bring it back with you the day after tomorrow.
Still, he should have a blanket or... What about this bearskin rug?
Oh, no. That's just an old bearskin the Poachers Association gave to me in appreciation for not arresting the poachers.
Anton, you don't want your future son-in-law catching you and dying before he can report back to the Tsar now, do you?
Well, no. But if you have a minute, take
Oh, no, not enough time. Ossip will be taking the mayor's troika.
Right.
Maria. Mama. Mayor, I must go now. But know this, although I may be leaving, I'll be thinking of you each and every moment until we meet again. Especially that part near the church where the big oak fountain rounds the landing bed. And on that day, where we make public your new and exalted position, remember well the reasons you were chosen. That it was because of your leadership, and this town seems to represent where our country is at this point in our history. Good luck.
Farewell.
Goodbye!
Safe travels.
Remember me!
The short is that,
Have a
right?
wonderful trip. Bye! Goodbye! Au revoir!
Ah, Bishop. Guess what? I'm to be made Governor General, but it's a big secret, so pass it around.
He said it was to be kept under wraps.
Oh, what's the point of having something you can rub in people's faces? You're not going to do a little rubbing, Governor General. Wife of the Governor General, daughter of the Governor General, Papa of the wife whom there are. Hooray for the mayor! Hooray! Come on, woman, dance.
What are you doing?
You're crushing my bustle.
Crush it, rip it, tear it off. You won't be wearing those rags when we get to the capital. We'll change everything. Our accents, our clothes. We'll talk about it in a way that says, yes, we do have some relatives who still live in the country, but we were enlightened and came here to the city. And in private, we'll thank God that we never have to come back to this hellhole again.
Well, Weekly, congratulations are in order.
You heard?
We for the first.
News of such monumentousness spreads fast.
Ah.
Gubin, no bitterman.
Ah, thank you.
Fat stinking sloth.
What? You repeat everything I say now?
Well.
We just heard.
How did he propose?
On his knees, hands clasped, eyes pleading. You should have seen his face.
But then he gave us the big news.
Maria's pregnant?
Stick out!
No! A Governor General.
Felicitations on your good fortune.
We have brought you gifts of pears, cherries, and herring.
Oh,
Come on, something so small nobody even knows what this is.
townsfolk, please. Well, I know you've all come today to congratulate my daughter, my wife, and I on our great and good fortune. And the right and proper thing to do would be to say that it is not me who deserves this honor, that it's actually all of you, the people. But I'm not that kind of person, am I?
What? What did you just say?
I know each and every one of you cheese-eating, mouth-breathing idiots have tried to do me in since the day my new son-in-law came to town. And I just want you to think and stew and worry and remember that while I'm at the palace kissing the Tsar, all the while I'll be thinking if I'm going to see each and every one of you sniveling little rats jailed and sent to Siberia until there's not a trace of you left in the mud and rubble.
That sounds a little vengeful.
That's the most intelligent thing I've heard you say in 40 years. And I've had to know you for 40 years.
Now
No, wait a Beg! Leave the rubble! You'd want to see me rot in some cell. You'd want me on the rack in Siberia. Well, the shoe is on the other hand now. You've been on the wrong horse to stay, my friends.
you don't know what
Everyone, I have grave news. The government inspector we took for whom we thought he was isn't whom we thought he was at all.
Repeat that.
The man, the fellow from the city, he's a fake.
What do you mean?
He's not an important government person.
Why? Because he finds me attractive?
I opened his letter.
Wait, you opened the mail of someone important again?
But that's what I'm saying. He's not important. He's nobody. I was heading back to the post office not 10 minutes ago when that servant of his runs by on the way to the inn and shouts, "Hey, mailman, I'm just going to send this in the bag from Saratov, but see if you can get in the last bag to Petersburg." And he throws me this without even a stare. Now, I've only read the first paragraph, but it sends the message. My dear Tryapitchkin, you will recall when we last traded letters, I had just been fired from my position as clerk to the assistant, associate, undersecretary in the Department of Bureaus. I'd been drinking and tomcatting around the countryside, staying at this pigsty inn when a cavalry captain leered me out of my last few kopecks. I was penniless, bereft, near the point of suicide. He really makes you feel like you're right there with him. When what happened but a miracle, a mayor who shall remain nameless, but whom I'll call Mayor Idiot.
He didn't write that. He did. No, he wrote something else.
It says right here, I-D-I.
No, it says clearly, idol, Idol Idkin.
Nobody calls you Mayor Idkin. Trust me, I read your mail for a living. It's Idiot. I am Mayor Idiot, who fell over himself, giving me money, bowing, scraping, groveling like an old doorman.
That's a private joke. He and I, Josh Whitwell, my mayor's uniform on anyone else would look like
An old doorman, which he'd look like even without the uniform. But then again, I guess he couldn't afford a Mayor the Clown costume. After him, the whole town took turns bribing me, feeding me, making me drink a local wine apparently derived by straining garbage through a dead man's liver. It's hard to know who was the worst, but the Post.
What? Post? What?
The post-war period has been a difficult time for all of us.
Give me that. But the postmaster may win for the most compellent, while at the same time being the least fragrant. He opens everybody's mail and acts like he's some sort of power broker. But mostly he reminds me of an old gossip woman with no friends and a bad smell she can't tell is coming from her. And when a hospital arrived, the rest is merely local color.
Oh, no, you don't.
No!
As for the hospital director, the only mystery about the vile, greasy, pox-marked rodent is why he drags this incomprehensible physician around with him wherever he goes. All I can assume is the two are bound together by some horrible secret passion.
But is Fatu?
And then we have the high school principal, who's so stupid he wouldn't know I was making fun of him if he was reading this letter out loud. Remember Epicoski, the master who hid under his desk and ate paste and screamed in the fear at the sight of chalk. To this town's principal, Epicoski would be a god. Is he talking about me?
Nothing about me.
Page 2! How repulsive is the judge?
Oh, no.
A pompous gas bag, so frightened of being found out that his own flop sweat almost melted 200 rubles.
I was wearing my heavy coat.
And this bloody hypocrisy from a man who bangs his gavel on every available rub from town to farm.
Farm?